Questions about Andrew Scheer's leadership from within the Conservative Party. After the longest break in a quarter century, Ontario MPPs are finally back to work, and Calgary's mayor offers a hand to Ottawa to help bridge the Western divide. For more on this and other political news, I'm joined this morning by the Globe and Mail's Laura Stone. Happy post-election. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good.
Good. All right, we're right back at it, but let's start first with federal politics. The Conservative Party leader has shown no signs of stepping down, but some party members not holding back their disapproval. Where's this story going?
Well, that's right. We had a defeated and former Conservative MP, Terrence Young, come out this week and basically say that Andrew Scheer should no longer be leader. He's having difficulty connecting with voters and said that it's time to put a fresh face on the party. We also had some criticism from former communications advisor to Stephen Harper, Sarah McIntyre, who tweeted that she was disgusted by Andrew Scheer's position on same-sex marriage. Andrew Scheer has come out since the election, and although the Conservatives did win more seats, he also said that he would not march in any pride parades, and so those questions kind of on his position on that issue linger. He will be facing a leadership review in April, and that concerns the members of the Conservative Party. Delegates will be voting on whether to have a leadership race. So he will be facing that. But the fact that people are coming out and publicly criticizing him is significant in the lead up to this review.
And Terrence Young, we should mention, is a Conservative member from Eastern Canada, from Oakville.
Right.
And there seems to be this divide between sort of the progressive Conservatives and the social Conservatives, many of whom backed Andrew Scheer when he did his leadership bid.
Absolutely. Andrew Scheer was seen as the compromise candidate who could bring all these factions together. Conservatives have been very open about the fact that they're very disappointed in their results in Ontario and Quebec. They weren't able to make significant gains at all. And in the Toronto area, in fact, lost seats. So, you know, if Andrew Scheer cannot win the leadership review, or if the delegates do vote to hold a leadership race, who then runs? So who's waiting in the wings right now is also kind of another part of this story.
Yeah, will Lisa Ray run again? Any of the number of candidates. Quite a very different political landscape at Queen's Park than the one Ontario MPPs left 5 months ago. Premier Doug Ford is promising a change in his tone. We know that his popularity polls are tanking. Will this help?
Well, it was like the first day of school yesterday, Anne-Marie. The excitement was in the air, and that's because, yes, we have not seen Premier Ford or his members. The House has not been back in 5 months.
5 months.
It was a much more subdued tone, a lot less confrontational, and so certainly on day one, the PC government made good on their promise to change the tone. And what was really interesting yesterday was Premier Ford standing up in the House and saying that he wants to broker national unity, that he sees the country as divided in the wake of this federal election results. And so he is trying to pitch himself as the national unifier with other premiers. So that's
when before he was
role.
Labeled as the resistance. This is a very different tone than
it's
months
a very
ago.
different tone, and I think he sees an opportunity now in going up against Prime Minister Trudeau and actually playing nice with him, which is a new strategy and a new approach.
Really quickly touching base on the story that we promoted about Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi possibly talking compromise with Justin Trudeau, trying to bridge this divide between East and West.
That's right. The Liberal government has a real pickle here on their hands. They don't have any Western representation. They didn't win any members in Alberta and Saskatchewan. They need to decide if they'll put one of those in cabinet or have an advisory council, which could involve Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi and other leading leaders in Western Canada. So that's what they need to decide before November 20th when they bring their cabinet back.
All right, good to have you here. Thanks so much, Laura.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.